We have some folds in here, and so we want to get that. There's a fold, and then we have this other little thing. Okay. So I'm going to do the bell, and then we're going to do this thing called bokeh. But I'm going to start with right in here. And we have some stars. Stars are pretty hard to do. I'm sure y'all remember from grade school. No different when you're older. But I want that to be a nice black in there. And okay, we'll start here. And I'm making a series of triangles. You might want to draw it out. If I had a star stencil, I would definitely bring it, but I don't think I do. Okay. I'll try this one. And I am going to make these blacker, but just trying to get everything. Okay. Pretty good. All right. we are. There is an indent right here. So I'm going to put that in there. And then this has a dent. And I could have put a bow on there, but y'all can do that if you want. I have ribbon. Okay. So we're going to come back over here. And there is a little white. I don't know what that's from. Coming over to our star. But you want to be sure that you don't that you leave some white. Don't run your dark reflection into your star. Because you want, that would mess it up for sure. And then there's a rim coming around here, right under. So we're going to take care of that. Pull in. There we go. Okay, so we have some fun things in here. And we're going to paint everybody's sphere or everybody's ball is going to look differently, okay? Because what you have around it is different. So I'm going to get some red. And I'm really leaving this mostly, there's going to be an awful lot of white. Well, not a total white. Never mind. Okay. All right. So I'm coming up above here into my star. And I'm leaving a little white edge, okay? And I'm coming to the rim of this bell. And I'm putting in more color. And then there's this little and this goes up to here. And then it's going to go over. in here. And I'm going to come to the edge of my circle. Okay. And I'm never, this is, I'm doing a little dry on dry here, okay? So I'm always going to keep this edge around these stars. And the other thing, there is a big reflection where my whites are, where my, I have some reflections in here, and I'm gonna, and sometimes you're gonna, like, right here, this is kind of a fun thing. And this was a bluish purple. This was you'll be your medium red. I'm gonna make these black in a second. But I have a window right here, and I'm gonna make my window follow the ball, or the sphere, okay? So there we go. And it's got a little purpley up there, honestly. So we're just gonna do this. All right. And then there's another one. And I'm wetting this one mostly because I want to make sure I get it. There's a trick. If you don't exactly know where you want to put something or what shape, like I knew exactly right here that I wanted it to follow this, do it in water, and then you can kind of give you a little idea, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. All right. But you want your reflections to be rounded in your orb, okay? There. And this is too dark, so I'm going to lift. There is my tissue. And you notice I'm lifting with my brush. I'm not lifting with my paper towel. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna I could do these with masking. That would really be the way, but we're gonna do it this way. Just kind of outline these lights. It's for my ceiling fan. Okay, and then there's a light over here. So we're going to do that. So this is a way to do it without masking, okay? And you know what? That's not rounded enough, so we're going to round that out. All right. There is... and there's all kinds of What's in that? Oh, that's what that is. That's funny. Okay. And there is one more. I'm gonna get my masking fluid.